No, that's definitely an actual fact. But something else that you have to look at is a lot of these people, they're normal people. They're normal people. So when people come into these different communities, such as the conscious community, because she asked me a question, so I'm going to answer it. Such as the conscious community, these are regular people. It just happens a lot of these people might read. And just because you read doesn't make you smart, doesn't make you intelligent, because these people are still doing ignorant things, right? In the conscious community, you got people ripping people off of their money. You have people using people. One of the things that I've seen is that people use the newcomers. They can tell newcomers. All you gotta do is ask a couple basic questions. Once the person doesn't know it, you feel, okay, this is a new student in class, right? In the conscious community, you have freeloaders, you have bums, you have people that's very successful and that's doing it the right way. But you also have bums, you have people that use people to come up. A lot of these people that's coming from, should I say, other worlds, right? Other vibrations. You have some people that work. Some of these people that work, they work for corporate, and they might have watched the Phil Valentine's DVD, something like that. And now they want to know more information, so they're kind of breaking out the matrix a little bit. And you have some of these, I should say, YouTubers, or some of these lecturers, street lecturers, or some of these vendors that will use these same people, man. Some of these people got connects, they got computers, they got money. A lot of these conscious people are dead broke, because you got to remember, it's an industry. It's not really a conscious, it's not really a community. It's more so an industry. You have a few of the so-called quote-unquote big dogs, right? Where you have Phil Valentine, Bobby Hemmett, they didn't really have to put in work anymore, because they had their students, and some of these gullible students come in and do the work for them. So opposed where you would have one of the top lecturers selling merchandise, he don't have to sell it no more. He has a couple of customers that will buy it off from him, and then he has the naive, gullible newcomers, new students that will sell it for him. They will promote it on Facebook, they promote it on Instagram, YouTube. So, and then again, if something was to happen to you, you couldn't go to these lecturers and ask them for a dime. You couldn't go to some of these street lecturers, some of these vendors, and ask them for a dime. They will not give it to you. I'm not saying all of them. Some of them look out, but I have seen a lot of these newcomers come in and get used, man. Get used, get ripped off for all of their money, because you have some of these quote-unquote conscious cats that don't even want to be in this conscious community. They don't want to be there. But it's just so easy for them to get over on these people, and a bunch of them are lazy bums. They don't want to work. They use the excuse that I'm not going to work for the white man. They use that excuse so they don't have to work. But a lot of them are lazy bums. And what they're going to do is they're going to use you, the newcomers. They're going to use you to do the work, to put in the work. You go work for the white man, and you come back and buy their merchandise. That's what they into. Trust me, I seen it. I seen it happen. I know a lot of these people in the conscious community. Shout out to the real ones. But I have seen people get used. I mean, people that I put onto the conscious community. I mean, me myself, I always played it cool. Always played a fine line. I show love to these people. I bought merchandise from them. A lot of times I would buy wholesale. I can make mine off of it too. But I never ever said in my mind, yo, this is my friend, this is my brother. I knew it was all business, because I knew that it was an industry and not so much as a community. A community is different than the industry. The industry is a little bit more loosely ran than a community. The community is where everyone sticks together. So it wasn't a community, it's an industry. When you go down 125th Street, that's an industry. And I feel bad for those brothers if they confused it as a community and like family life, because it's definitely not. And then too, you do got brothers that will look out for you, but they want something in return. Like you got brothers that's out there on the grind, and of course they need somebody out there with them, so of course they're gonna look out for you. Now if this brother, every time he see you, you vending, the brother knows you're not making that much money, so the brother will come and drop you a $50 donation every now and then. Drop you a $20 donation every now and then, because he knows that's going to get you open and you'll be out there every day with him. See, y'all got to wisen up, man. Y'all got to wisen up.